Man, hard-fought win. Thank you, Jesus, for an opportunity to coach this team and give him all the glory, man. It's been a week that we've had to learn a lot from our first two games, and obviously, just like anything, we still got a long way to go as a program. But I think we responded to adversity today. We're going to see a lot of clips where our guys are playing extremely hard, imposing our will physically. Those are things we knew we need to grow in. Right through 2 weeks, now 3 weeks. There's still some things we got to learn, but we learned a lot about our team tonight. That our team can find a way to win. Right, that's what I'm so proud of this team, so proud of our coaches. And I got the utmost respect for Air Force, Troy Calhoun and his staff, their players. I mean, playing them here especially, I mean, they're a hard team to beat. I'm proud of our team coming here going 1-0 in conference play, and we got to continue to climb that mountain. Obviously, proud of how we were able to finish the game, right? I mean, there's a lot of things there. I think there's over 1,000 yards of offense. With that, everyone's going to just automatically look at the defense. There's some things offensively we got to clean up. We had way too many penalties tonight, and that's something we got to fix, right? We can't give I don't even know how many it was, 13 or something like that penalties, right? We got to find a way to be cleaner. But proud of our guys responding, man. I mean, start the game. Our starting quarterback goes down, and nobody knows if he's on for a long time or not. Max Cupforth finds a way to come in and get a touchdown drive. Defense's first drive out there, it's 2 plays, and it is a touchdown. It was like it happened like this. Responded, found a way to get some stops, found a way to score. Didn't score going into half, which is something we got to find a way to do. I found a way to get a takeaway at the end, which is huge. Protected the football offensively, which is a big part of what we do. Colton Boomer kicking touchbacks. I mean, that's a huge part to field position. So there's a lot of things to highlight, but the biggest thing for me is I'm just proud of how our team battled and found a way to win on the road. I mean, at the end of the day, it's never going to be pretty. We're going to learn a lot from this, and we need to. But proud of our team, man. We took a lot of steps tonight that we need.
We talked a lot about Dylan Riley last week, but for him to have 5 touchdowns in this game and take advantage of his opportunities, what can you say?
I mean, once again, I can't say enough good things about Dylan Riley, BJ. I mean, who he is to this team, the stuff he's been through, and, I mean, continue to watch when Dylan Riley scores. Right? I mean, the team erupts because they know how much he cares about them. Right? He's going to do the nitty-gritty, find a way to make plays on special teams, and he had his night tonight, man. And I'm proud of our offensive line establishing a run game, tight ends, receivers. I mean, Cage Casey making that block on the screen. I mean, that was a team effort to score 49 points, man. Can't be more proud of Dylan. Malik had some big-time runs, Sire Gaines. We had some huge third and XLs that we converted. Latrell Caples had, maybe 2 of those. Some big-time plays.
Was it something he did in practice to get those elevated snaps, or was it kind of feeling as the game went along, he's the hot hand?
Yeah. I mean, Sire Gaines is a little bit banged up, so we had to limit some of his reps, right? We really like all 3 of our running backs, and Dylan Riley did a great job against Eastern Washington, right? I mean, when he went in, regardless what time of the game it was, he was explosive. He's earned the right to get the reps he's got.
Spencer, 255 total yards from scrimmage, 5 touchdowns. I know you have the utmost confidence in your players, but did you expect Dylan to go out and do that tonight?
Man, you never know going to a game what it takes. And I tell our staff every single week, guys, I don't care if we win 3-0 or 199. We got to find a way to win. But you don't always know how it's going to go in a game, right? You can have some ideas of who you're playing. But Dylan Riley, we knew he was going to have a huge role. But, the explosive plays he was making, he's a touchdown waiting to happen because of his speed, his physicality. Can't be more proud of him and our team.
They had that 19 play drive, took off like 10 minutes off the clock, and then you held them to a field goal. Yeah. And then you come in and score on the first play. How big was that swing?
Huge. Against this team, it's hard to defend. Now, we made mistakes on defense. We got to clean up. There's some, no question. I'm not running from the 500 yards of offense, whatever it is. But when you can hold a team like Air Force to 3 points, we talk about being 3-0 in the red zone. BJ, it's a huge win for us. And then on the flip side, team playing as a team, next play, explosive touchdown. At that point, the momentum's ours. We executed, and I'm proud of our team doing that.
You mentioned Maddox. What was going on in that first drive?
Yeah, it was a lower leg injury to date. Right now, we'll still figure out exactly what it is. So proud of him, got it out. He was hurt. It wasn't nothing fake. He's a tough kid. We didn't know he was going to come back in. That's Max Cupforth, man. So proud of him. And if he was the guy that had to go win this game, he would have. You have to, right? It's next man up, carry the flag. We'll see how Maddox is doing. This is a physical game now. It is an all-out battle. I don't even want to know what our injury report's going to be after this, to be honest with you, because it's a straight battle. Our dudes are out there finding a way to finish this game, and they did.
A huge storyline with Air Force passing the ball as well. Yeah, we saw him do it a little bit last week, but were you expecting him to pass it as much as they did today?
Yeah, I mean, they do such a good job mixing up their looks, because the second you're going to think, all right, we're going to get ready to play the pass, they'll run a trap play or an offensive run play that you aren't ready to fit. So it's hard. There's a lot of things that we got to clean up schematically, fundamentally. There's some lack of eye control at times, but it's a hard offense to defend. I mean, I tell our team all the time, triple options an offense that no one has figured out how to quote-unquote stop it. You got to find adjustments and stay in the fight and find ways to make plays and get them behind the sticks. They did a good job completing some passes today that we should have covered, but we didn't. And our guys are in conflict. We got to find a way to do better.
I know you had some issues, like you said, with the secondary, but Ty Benefield today, even outside the interception, just your hits, your tackles. I mean, just how good was he today outside of a few covers?
Yeah, I mean, Ty Benefield's one of the best safeties we've ever had here. Period of story. And I tell guys all the time, I talk to NFL scouts about him, like, come watch him at practice. I mean, he is the same way during the game. He's the same way at practice. He makes dang near every tackle at practice, right? Marco Notarainni, watch him at practice. I'm not one bit shocked that he plays well in the game because he practices that way. Braxton Feely, absolute war daddy tonight. He's not going to get maybe some of the credit that is given to people in this day and age. He deserves every bit of it. He's out there as a war daddy for our defensive front.
It was a battle in the trenches. I mean, this was a talented defensive line you guys went up against. And what does it say about your offensive line? What was your message to them every time they came off to the sideline?
I mean, we got a veteran offensive line. I mean, I'll hang our hat on them any day of the week against anybody we play, right? There's always things you got to improve on. We had some false start penalties and some holding calls we got to clean up. But there's a mentality that's set with Mason, Roger, Cage, Jason Steele, Daniel Latour, Hall. I mean, those guys, we have the opportunity to impose our will on a defense. Now, we have to do it consistently, and we were able to do that as the game went on, and I really believe we can build on that.
You mentioned Cutforth, but I mean, you're down 7-0, and he's out there, and there's a couple third downs. I mean, for him to make a couple of those passes and lead you guys down the field and tie the game there, I mean, all of a sudden, if you have to punt and they score and you're down 14-0, I mean, that was a huge drive at that point.
No, I mean, this game, BJ, to your point, I mean, this could have gone so many different ways, either way. And that's why I'm just proud of our team responding. I mean, when your starting quarterback goes out, and then the first opportunity your defense has is, I mean, I think it was 3 plays, whatever it was, 85 yards, whatever it was. I mean, it felt like you got to respond to those things. And that's what I'm proud of our team doing. And we didn't do that game one. We didn't do it game one. We let one mistake turn into 2, and then it became, we didn't come close to the team. When we left the locker room, our guys were ready to roll, right? Even the fourth quarter, right? Now, we made some plays going into the fourth quarter, which helps with the mentality. But, man, our guys battled tonight, man. We're going to build on this. Still a lot to clean up. We got to get some guys healthy. We have a really good out-state team coming into Boise, Idaho, but I'm proud of our team, man.
How about your guys' ability to finish offensively? You did it against Eastern, and you guys do it again tonight. Like, I know Air Force scored a couple there at the end, but they couldn't catch it because your offense just continued to produce. Yeah,
if we can continue to score touchdowns the way we were able to this game, I mean, we're going to be hard to beat, right? We got to get some things fixed in all 3 phases. I'm not sitting here like it's all figured out offensively either, but we have the opportunity to be explosive. We have the O-line, the quarterback, the tailbacks, the receivers. We just got to do it consistently. And what has hurt us to date is sins, right? Self-inflicted negatives, penalties, misassignments, right? We got to make sure we clean those up. And if we do, I mean, we need to be explosive offensively. We want to be on the attack. That's something I continue to tell our team. Like, when we call offensive plays, we're not calling plays to get 2 yards. That might happen, but I want to be on the attack. We're not just calling plays. I want to be on the attack. And we have the guys to score.
How dominant is Cage Casey? I mean, you mentioned like obviously the pancake block on the 75-yarder, but on Dylan's 34-yard touchdown run too, like he's driving a linebacker like I don't know, almost 20 yards downfield on that one too.
I mean, Cage Casey's elite, right? He's an elite football player, and he's a captain for a reason, right? Our guys don't. That's voted on by their team. It's not, oh well, Cage is a really good player, so I guess we'll vote him. No, they've seen him work. They see who he is as a teammate. They see how he comes every day and how he builds into his team, right? Very similar to some really good leaders we've had in the past. And he's a lead at what he does, right? I mean, he's got the opportunity to not only be a really good football player here, obviously a really good football player at the NFL, but he's not there yet, right? He wants to, his feet are here. He wants to have an impact on this team. The amount of conversations I have where Cage is like, Coach, what can I do to help the team? What can I pray for? What do you need more from me? Because he cares about the team.
I know you have 2 more non-conference games after this, but to start conference play 1-0 and pick up a road win, I mean, just the importance of this game, I guess, moving forward here. Obviously, nice to start conference play with a win.
Yeah, it's huge, BJ. I mean, you always want to put yourself in an opportunity to control your own destiny, right? We got I mean, it doesn't get any easier for us, which it shouldn't, right? When you schedule at Boise State, we're going to schedule really good teams. We're going to find a way to win. Right? We're 2-1 right now. Got a really good out-state coming to town. We got Notre Dame. I mean, it's going to keep going. And we play really good teams in the Mountain West when we start playing more Mountain West teams. So it's huge winning the first game in the Mountain West, and it's not going to get any easier.
Air Force is a team that's always played you tough, but you leave this conference now winning 7 of 8 against them.
Yeah.
What do you guys have to do tonight to really pull it off?
Team. I mean, this is all 3 phases, guys. I mean, and we knew that going in. That's why, and I had a good talk with JD on Thursday. We're going to find out a lot about our team we play for, because this team is disciplined. This team is all about each other, right? We needed to figure that out about ourselves, and I think we saw that today, right? That's what I'm proud of. This is a team win, right? This is a team win. I want to build on that. There's nothing more important than the team. I talked to the team on Friday morning about the foundation of Boise State football is the brotherhood. You ask any alumni, hey, what makes Boise State special? The brotherhood. It's not the blue field. It's not, the stadium. Those are all awesome parts. I'm not trying to take away from the blue. It's the brotherhood. And nothing's more important than that. And I think we're starting to build that, and I'm proud of our team.
All right. Thanks, Coach. Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming.
Appreciate it. Safe travels.
Appreciate you guys.
Thank you guys for coming.
Yep.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, fellas. Appreciate you guys. Is this you, Jay?
Thanks, man.
Man, battle. Don't ask me the injury report on Monday. See you guys.
Marco, that drive where they had the 18, 19 plays and went 10 minutes, and you guys buckle down and hold them to a field goal there to just keep the lead, and then your offense scores 75-yard touchdown, I think, on the next play of the next drive. I mean, how big was that swing there?
Yeah, I mean, talking about that, I think that was closer towards the end of the half too, right? So, again, winning that middle 8 is huge. And yeah, I'm super proud of the guys, sticking it in there, getting 3-0. That's everything that we kind of emphasize once we get in that red zone area. So, yeah, it's huge to stop them to 3 points because we know they can't win the game off of 3 points.
How was your body feeling? Spencer was saying you guys were all banged up after being in the trenches there.
Yeah, no, it's I feel good. My body's definitely banged up. I'll feel it a lot more tomorrow, but yeah, I mean, if you're a linebacker and you don't love the triple option, I think you got to rethink positions. So it's fun for me out there when we're playing a team like that. But came out healthy, so really blessed, and came out with a win. So huge for first conference game.
Air Force is a team that's always going to give you a competitive game. What was the key to just finishing in the fourth quarter tonight?
We're just really leaning on each other. Offense had our back a lot tonight, and I feel like we had their back a lot too at times in the game. And so playing off of each other was huge. I think if we can find that rhythm where we're kind of in unison, I really think we can pull away from teams like that earlier in the game. But we let them hang around a little bit more than I wanted to, but we came out the win, so fired up.
In some of these high-scoring games, I mean, as a defensive leader, what do you tell your guys on the sidelines to keep them in it? It just seems like sometimes it's just one of those games where it's tough to keep guys out of the end zone.
Yeah, definitely just control you control. Don't do anything out of the ordinary or try to be a hero. Do your job, and plays will come to you. And play hard. That's really all it is on defense. And we always just emphasize get off the field as fast as possible because we know our offense is going to go to work on the field.
Marco, coming out of the first game, I think one of the main storylines was how you guys respond to adversity and being resilient. And you see how this game started, and you see Maddox go down, and you guys fall behind 7-0. Just overall, how do you feel like the team responded? How do you feel like the resiliency was tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I'm fired up about it. Max came in, cut forth. came in when we needed him to. He ran the operation. We came down and scored. We had guys step up all over the place on the D-line. Talk about all the DBs that were fitting really fast and physical on the edges and perimeters. We knew we needed them bad in the run game. And yeah, I mean, we really leaned on each other. Talk about that field goal like we talked about earlier with BJ. Being able to just rally behind each other after like a 19-play drive is huge. Get off the field, get our offense back on.
Kind of a mixed bag. I mean, you gave up some yards, you gave up some points, but you got the win. I mean, how do you look overall defensively?
It's always harder to say, not looking at the film. I think emphasizing that we stopped their core fundamental things, and then they really had to get deep into their bag to really make plays, drive the ball on us. And so I think that's a positive. I think we played really hard. I think we played really physical. I think that you could see that out there when it comes to all the schematic side of things, where our eyes were in our fundamentals. Yeah, we'll go over on film. It's definitely not going to be pretty, but definitely happy we pulled out with the win.
How difficult or frustrating is it? You know, they run out 6, 7, 8 running plays, and then you drop a 40-yard pass over your head, and just figuring out when you're going to do it. Just how do you go about counteracting it and reading an offense?
Yeah, it's definitely harder with the triple option. Harder to see that kind of stuff coming, and I mean, it's all designed to mess with your eyes and your keys. Knowing that we need to do a better job getting pressure on the quarterback, as well as communicating with the back end when we're seeing those party keys, those pass keys. So doing that, and then obviously undercutting routes as a linebacker is huge. So the safeties and the DBs can really play fast. So yeah, I mean, everybody has a job to do, and we got it done tonight.
I asked this with a hint of sarcasm. Braxton Feely had 1 tackle tonight. How do you feel like he played?
I mean, if we're gonna look at stats like that,
I mean, like, what is his effort mean to you guys tonight? You're gonna look down and see 1 tackle, but what did he mean to your guys' effort tonight up front?
yeah, I mean, I know for a fact he's not even looking at the stat sheet, and I know for a fact he did his job to the best of his ability, and probably the best in the country that they'll see all year. I have a lot of faith in Braxton. He plugged up a lot of holes today, made my job a hell of a lot easier. And taking on a lot of double teams. All the D tackles did, and that's a really terrible job. And there's not a lot of glory in that. And then, I mean, you see me, Rip, Bo, all the safeties come down and make plays. A lot of that has to do with just stopping the inside and plugging up gaps, and that's all credit to the D linemen.
Seeing 5 touchdowns from Dylan Riley, just what'd you think of his performance? And obviously, just as a teammate, knowing what he's gone through. Spencer said, when he scores, the whole team, obviously gets really excited for him.
Yeah, I mean, you can see the sideline too, how juiced up everybody gets. Love Dylan, works super hard, like unfazed with everything that he went through. Super consistent throughout the off season, and so to see it pay off is just unbelievable. And I'm just blessed to kind of be in that presence. And see him perform the way he is performing right now. And so, yeah, we got a stacked running back room, and it's good to see that we're bringing along a third guy. Obviously, we have Sire, obviously we have Malik, and Breezy coming back being healthy. And so being able to rely on all 3 of those guys, and Breezy when he's healthy, is huge.
And I know conference play, it's 1 game, but just to open conference play, get a road win under your belt now, be 1-0 in conference play. I mean, I know it's just the start up your guys climb, but how to start out with a road win like this and pull it out, how does it feel?
Yeah, I mean, you guys asked me earlier this week on what went wrong at USF, traveling and playing a road game, and really happy with the team, how we handled things coming out here, and getting that win, bringing the juice on the sideline, really loving each other up and having each other's backs. That's something that we talked about earlier in media this week, and I'm really happy we got it done.
How much do those big hits by Ty really juice you guys up?
Oh yeah, I mean, he's always flying around. I always expect that, a couple of those a game from him. So yeah, I just love sharing the field with him.
Marco, just real quick, 19-play drive from Air Force, you're on there for 10 plus minutes, you get the stop, and then Dylan comes out and has a 1-play touchdown, you guys are right back out there. Are you thinking to yourself, man, give us a little bit more of a break, or are you fine with it?
No, I love it. I mean, that's exactly what we needed from the offense. We needed them to score. We needed to create that gap with Air Force, just in terms of like the score. So I love it. And if they do that, they get points on the board for us, and we need to get back out there and stop another drive, another series. I'm all for it.
Thanks, Ross.
Thank you guys.
Thanks, Mark. Appreciate it.
Marco.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Thank you. You guys too.
Appreciate
Can I
it.
help you out?
Yeah.
Sean Goodwin.
Nice to meet you, sir.
You know, sounded like that the new Sire was a little banged up, so maybe you knew you were going to get a little action. But I'm not sure. If you woke up thinking you get 5 touchdowns today, how's it feel, man?
It feels good. It's a blessing. Before I went out, prayed, made sure I didn't get hurt or anything. Made sure I just made my right reads and just knew every play, things like that. And at that point, I just got to execute and just do what I need to do. If I execute, then anything can happen.
To be third on the depth chart, whatever, keep moving your way up and taking advantage of every carry you get. I mean, what have you done? I guess these last couple of games to really kind of take advantage of when they give you a chance.
The only thing I needed to do was just keep my head down and keep working. The coaches was gonna see me keep work, like they were gonna see me working throughout practice and see what I do. And at that point, they just gave me my chance. And once you give me my chance, I'm gonna take it and run with it.
After having the game you had against Eastern Washington 2 weeks ago, kind of the game you had been looking to have.
Yeah.
How hard was it to have to wait an extra week for the next game?
It wasn't hard. I just, I learned to be patient. When I was a kid, sometimes I got put in the back, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like I just got to keep my head forward, keep working. At the end of the day, my work going to show. So it's just a matter of time.
How much more confident do you get as the game went on tonight?
I was on the streak. I was real hot. After that first one, felt good. Second one, felt real good. That long screen I had, that just did it. That solidified it.
I saw that. I caught that celebration of the bench. You're counting them out on your fingers. I mean, what's going through your mind as you're counting them out, and especially a conference opponent like Air Force, man?
Yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't even know what I was thinking. I just know once I stepped to the side, I'm like, dang, I really got 5 touchdowns right now. That's my first real game of me playing. I got 5 touchdowns. Like, I surprised my own self with what I did a little bit, but it's a blessing to be able to get that. And just at this point, it's just stay consistent and keep doing what I'm doing.
How much joy do you get from playing the game of football and being around these teammates? Because I think every time you score, the entire bench empties to greet you on the sideline.
Yeah, the love is there, every day. It's just a matter of every day greeting everybody, just talking it up to everybody. And, I got a good relationship with everybody on the team. So even people that don't travel, like, I talk to everybody, make sure everybody feeling good. So at that point, it's just everybody treat me good. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, Maddox said this week that maybe when you first got here, maybe you weren't maybe you might have been a little late to stuff or something like that.
Yeah.
When did you realize the impact you can have on this team? Because now anybody you ask, it's the exact opposite about you, it feels like.
Yeah, like freshman year just started off. Obviously, who we had in front of me, but special teams is where I was, doing my thing and getting my kickoff return. That kind of sparked everybody, like letting everybody know what I got. Portland State had, I don't know how long that touchdown run was, but did my thing. It just shows glimpses of what I could do. And so at that point, we come to the day, and it's just all the work I put in during spring ball, fall camp, and they knew that I was able to do what I could do, you know what I'm saying? So
has it kind of hit you yet? What you did tonight, 200 plus yards, 5 touchdowns, and you're leading the team in rushing.
255 total.
To lead the team in rushing through 3 games like this, just what's this mean to you?
Dang, I didn't even really know that for real, but dang, that's crazy too. The goal was to get another 100-yard game. Me and J-Mo talked about it, but dang, I didn't even realize that myself. I'm surprised right now.
Just to do what you're doing, man, what's this mean to you?
It means a lot, Already, freshman year, didn't get to play a lot, and then didn't know what was going to happen, you know what I'm saying? We coming to this year, like I said, I put my head down, worked, and that's the only thing I can do. And my work just showing on the field.
This was your first time playing Air Force. I know coaches all
First
week.
time.
We're all week, preached about how they were going to give you their best game. There was a tough one. What did you guys have to do to come out on top tonight?
First, it was ball security. We had to make sure we had to have premium ball security at all times because one wrong move and it's game over. You feel what I'm saying? Like they take a lot of time from off the clock, so it was a matter of getting the first down, getting 4 or 5 yards, and then just keep getting yards, and then eventually it's going to break. And as you see, it did.
It felt like that 19-play drive that they had when your defense, got down there and held them to that field goal, late third quarter. And I think you scored the very next play when you guys got the ball back to go up double digits. How big was that swing there when they held them and then you guys, added to the lead?
Man, shout out to the defense. I already know it's a hard time playing against a team like that because me watching back, I don't even know if I could have did that, to be honest. Like, they play some good offense and they hold a lot of time on the clock, or they take off a lot of time off the clock. And then at that point, it's just a matter of responding. So once they called this play, I already knew in my head I was going to get that out, you know what I'm saying? Get out of there and do what I need to do. And it came to life.
You ever catch glimpses of Cage Casey doing his thing while you're kind of doing your thing?
On that screen, he did something crazy to bro. It was definitely something crazy. I caught the ball, turned around, seen it. I was like, oh yeah, it's time.
How good is he?
How good is he? He's NFL ready. He's NFL ready, for sure.
The fifth one you got, you guys were trying to run the clock out there. You needed a first down or two to put it away. To get that fifth one, how to kind of seal the deal there, what was that feeling like?
It felt good. I was just trying to seal the game, head home. You know what I'm saying? Like, get them out the way. No disrespect to them, but just get it out the way. And then defense, they did what they did, got an interception. So it worked. You know what I'm saying?
How big was that?
How long do you celebrate a game like this, and how long do you think about?
Say that again? My bad.
Yeah, it's good. English accent.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
How long do you celebrate a game like this, and how long do you think about it until it's in a history in the next game?
Really, I could just think about it right now and a little bit when we get our time off. But other than that, it's just next game mentality because I can't just think about this last game and think I'm going to do the same thing. Like, that's not how it works. You got to forget about it, move on, keep being consistent, and at that point, it's just you got to work.
Dylan, I think all offseason everybody wants to know how you're going to replace Ashton Genty. 21 touches for 255 yards from scrimmage and 5 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Man, that sounds like an Ashton Genty stat line right there. How much pride do you guys take in upholding the stable, and what does it mean to kind of throw your name in a conversation like that?
Yeah, like already, I'm not just him, but other running backs before him already didn't set the standard. And then with him coming in, he already set the standard too, so it's like we just got to uphold it. And that's my guy, but we're not trying to be the next Ashton Genty. I'm trying to be the next Dylan. Feel me? So the only thing I could do is just do what I know best and go out and show my talents.
How big was that drive with Max, given the uncertainty of Maddox and if he would come back or not for you guys?
Oh, I wasn't worried at all. I know Mad Dog, he was going to be good. I already knew he was going to be good. And then Max, I already knew he was going to be good too. At the end of the day, everybody's learning the same thing. So when he went out there, I have no stress. It was all good.
Okay. Thanks, Dylan. Congrats, man. Heck of a game.
Yep.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you. Nice meeting y'all.
Thanks a lot.
Yes. All right, now.
Enjoy, man. Oh, let me grab that microphone.
Oh, yeah.